All right, on this Holocaust Remembrance Day, we're telling the amazing story of survival. I've now introduced you to Ben, and Yaja. Their daughter, Dr. Lily Filler, is sharing their story of how the family survived the Holocaust and then ended up here starting a new life in South Carolina. Ben stayed in touch with his bunkmate, and he introduced him to his surviving sister, Yaja. The couple quickly fell in love and got married. As for how the family ended up here in South Carolina, it was a childhood errand that changed this family's fate.
And since Dad was the youngest of four, I guess his assignment was to go to the post office, pick up the mail, bring it back, and then if the family wrote a letter, bring it back to the post office. She would knock like this to indicate, you tell that postmaster that this needs to go to Uncle Gabe Stern in Lexington, South Carolina.
After the war, Ben, and Yaja knew they needed to come to America. So they took a chance and they wrote a letter to Gabe Stern in Lexington, South Carolina. On the back of the envelope, Ben wrote, "I am a Holocaust survivor. Please get this to my uncle." Amazingly, the post office found Uncle Gabe Stern. And with that, the trio, with their new baby Lily, who had just been born in Germany after the war, came to America to begin their new life. Dr. Filler says she saw the Auschwitz tattoos on her parents' arms, but didn't want to ask them how they survived the death camps.
We never spoke about it. It was awful, horrible. My mom had nightmares every night of her life until she passed away. It was awful. I can't even imagine it.
Dr. Filler had an amazingly successful career. She and her husband opened the first freestanding physical therapy clinic in Columbia in the 70s. Then she decided to go back to medical school after having her babies and become an OB/GYN. She was named the chair of the OB department at what's now Prisma Hospital. But even after treating a lifetime of patients, her mission is simple: to educate the public about the 6 million Jews who died in the Holocaust and tell their stories, as she says our time with this generation is fleeting.
They experienced what happened, and there's nothing more compelling than hearing somebody tell you their story. And unfortunately, the survivors, the eyewitnesses, the liberators are dying.
And more than anything, she wants others to learn from the past, as her own grandparents didn't even believe they were in any danger.
My grandparents, I know, felt, as many in Europe during that time, this too shall pass. This is just rhetoric. Hitler's just talking. He's not going to do. If we don't pay attention to the past, we might ignore what's going to happen in the future until it's too late.
Such an honor to get a chance to tell their stories. And here's something amazing you might never have thought about. The only reason why those pictures that you saw in the story exist is because they were sent to Uncle Gabe Stern, who lived here in South Carolina, because most Holocaust survivors returned home to find their homes destroyed and no personal artifacts like pictures left behind. Dr. Filler's parents both died in the early 2000s, and to honor them and other survivors, Dr. Filler is one of the people who helped create and get the funding for the South Carolina Holocaust Memorial. You can visit that site anytime. It's at 700 Hampton Street.